This reading will resonate with you if you found yourself carrying the weight of a family while someone else treated the relationship like a stage, especially if you've had to leave, take the children, create distance, or establish boundaries because the person you were dealing with simply could not be trusted to act responsibly. The energy here points to someone who talks before they think, creates problems with their own behavior, and then acts shocked when people stop opening doors for them. They seem more interested in the appearance of a family, stability, and security than in the daily work required to build and maintain those things. Whether through broken promises, loose lips, entitlement, manipulation, or an unwillingness to contribute, this person repeatedly undermines the very foundation they claim to want. Many of you will recognize the pattern immediately. The excuses, the attempts to regain access after being removed, the expectation that others should continue carrying the burden while they enjoy the benefits. Yet, despite the stories they tell themselves, the people around them are no longer confused. The children see it, the family sees it, the community sees it. The truth this reading reveals is simple. This person's greatest struggle is not that they have been abandoned, it's that they continue to mistake access for entitlement. The collective already understands what happened. The question is whether they are finally willing to understand it too. Let's tap in. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bethany Alexandria. I am your host and reader, Thelia. A warm welcome back to our new and returning viewers, and to our subscribers, a special shout out. Welcome to this blind reading. This reading may resonate with you if you have been seeing repeated synchronicities of the following numbers: 222, 333, 313, strong on 313, and 1133. We will continue to note similar synchronicities as we move through the energies for this reading. Spirit guides, those inclined to unconditional love and to divine service, who are we reading for this reading? 222, 333, 313. We have the LARPer in the crossing, hung meat in the reversed, and the Page of Cups in the reversed. The energy that we're reading for is an individual who typically likes to poke fun, but it seems that at the current moment, they are sporting something more like a frown than a smile or smirk. This individual may have engaged in some kind of end where they expected to have hung someone out to dry, or they may have expected some sense of victory, but with the Page of Cups in the reversed, it seems that they were unsuccessful. This individual seems to have needed this success to have come off by way of some energetic acceptance as well, and this was rebuffed. Okay, what else, Spirit Guides? Show us what is hidden here. This may be someone making fun of someone's physical features or body. We have family security upright. So this could be someone who is a family member. We have the vomited Cupid reversed, the gamer reversed, and the Nine of Wands in the upright. So possible family member, someone with whom the collective does not necessarily feel any grand sentiment of love. I'm not getting that there is a shared lightness here. The gamer reverse, the relationship isn't close. There isn't really a relationship here. There isn't much communication, much participation. And there's definitely someone's defenses up here with this Nine of Wands Sagittarius energy coming through. Why do we need to know this? Why is this important? Where is this leading? We have the microdoser reversed. So again, access, being denied, some treatment here not being administered. What's the microdoser reversed? Children reversed. Microdoser reversed. Children reversed. Moving back in reversed. What's moving back in reversed? There may be accusations here around childcare, someone using around minors and being relieved of their parental responsibilities. There is a sense of trust here that has been revoked. This may be an individual collective with whom you have or try to establish a home or a family with this individual. You may have children. And this individual may have been a user, a substance abuser. And there were many fights here. Many fights. And then ultimately, someone here was kicked out. Now, what's being hidden here is that family security or the looks of family security is more important to this energy. And they don't necessarily set up shop or pursue family cultivation / creation for the purposes of anything having to do with love or serving the divine themselves or their partner. The gamer reversed, Nine of Wands upright. This person has no intentions to ever be a participating member of a family. This is the kind of individual with whom you will have 5 children. You will go to the water park and they will watch you make 3 trips, loading things back and forth while they stand around, puffing on a cig, kicking rocks, texting, scrolling, anything to help you. And the minute that you make the last trip back, they take off. Wow. If this happened to you, my darling, I'm sorry, because just articulating it, it sounds horrible. The microdoser reversed. Children reversed. Moving back in reversed. You needed to put up your defenses, and whether or not this person will ever admit it, chances are they never will with the energy that they carry. But you needed to protect your home. You could have also decided to change the locks as well. What's the microdoser? Not caring for children, not moving back in, not having access, ghost disappearing in the upright, trying to cling to the look of a stable home foundation, but never really carrying any intentions of being a stand-up person. We have package delivery reversed, 6 of Wands in the upright, Page of Swords in the reversed, and the King of Wands in the upright. After kicking this individual out or deciding jointly or singularly to separate ways, this individual tried visiting if they ever got the opportunity to stay over by way of an excuse to see the kids and saying that where they were wasn't of any good standing and that they needed to visit in your home and that staying over was the best thing. It was more consistent and healthy for the children to see them waking up there. You quickly decided to put a stop to that. And if this person was thinking of making any small energetic deposits of a toothbrush here, a razor here, a shaving cream there, you decided absolutely not. Six of Wands in the upright, Page of Swords in the reverse. No, listen, we made an agreement, right? That you were going to visit, not to come in and deposit and leave your things and leave extra pairs of shoes and leave an extra toothbrush or leave your drawers laying by. Why were they under the bed? Listen. So, okay, listen. People are grown. King of Wands in the upright. I know exactly what you're about. I know that you're for the street. I know that you're a rebel, and it's fine. I have tasted of you. Six of Wands upright. Page of Swords reversed. I don't want. No, thank you. Spirit's advice. Garbage reversed. Closing out the cycle on a very sticky situation. What's this garbage reversed in your advice, Spirit? This garbage. I'm hearing garbage in, garbage out. However that may resonate for you, collective. Garbage reversed. Someone's wanting to get away. So I have a chariot trying to come out. We have browsing history in the reverse. Snake, not what it looks like, hiding right behind that and stealthily so. With crossroads direction in the reversed. Pictures of clowns. The snake, not what it looks like. This individual will keep on trying to pop back up, collective. And if you are a parent, co-parenting, and this reading resonates with you of this undependable and very confusing partner that is more interested in the illusion and look of a home than actually creating one. Spirit's advice is that you need to be vigilant with this person's actions and you need to ensure that you create strict and clear guard rails and guidelines by rebuffing any action that goes against what you are comfortable with, what is healthy for you moving forward, and the manner in which you wish to raise your offsprings. Let's get some clarifiers for you. For who it is that we're reading for. The LARPer in the crossing meets in the reverse. Ooh, Sagittarius energy coming through with the Temperance in the reverse. The World in the upright. Can you imagine having a family with someone, laying with someone? Never mind the risk that comes with that, but you decide to make yourself as a woman even more vulnerable by being impregnated, and this individual would have the gall, after laying up under your roof, taking your fork to scrape the bottom of your plate. They have the audacity, whether it be to your face or covertly, under some made up username on a social media account, they are making fun. Fun of your body, fun of how you look. How disrespectful. This is an energy that doesn't even deserve the yoni that gave them passage into this lifetime. What's the temperance reversed? The world in the reverse. This energy really is not even a page. The focus that they are holding for one that is creating family, it is alarming and appalling. And this is why they will always have a difficult time closing out cycles, because they hold a greater interest in treating life like a playground. The Hanged Man in the reversed to the Queen of Swords in the upright. A careless energy with opportunities. Even if you were to put that sucker in a Chanel box and put a red bow on it, seal that shit with a seal, the result would still be the same. This individual is slick at the mouth as well. And what they may not realize is that individuals in the public realm see them as a complete basket case. This individual has been written off by more people than they have the attention span to keep count of. This energy is known publicly for being so slick at the mouth to the point of fouling relationships and opportunities. And people talk about this too, how this energy has been given opportunities, and how against any judgment at all, because they are disconnected from anything wise or sage, by the flip of their tongue, they have managed to bring much displeasure to many a situation. What are you hiding? Family security upright, the vomiting Cupid reversed, the gamer reversed, the 9 of Wands in the upright. Not in addition to this individual's makeup, they have more hidden in the recesses of this person's operating system. They like to hide out. This person makes a wimp look like a knight, but that mouth that they have, so slick, so they can use it to create smoking mirrors and divert your attention from the truth that they're nothing more than an inactive rock, just laying there, wanting a place to be put up and yet be tolerated and endured when they begin to spew their foulness in the atmosphere. Spirit, family security, the vomiting Cupid, the gamer, reverse 9 of Wands in the upright, the Hierophant in the upright, the 5 of Cups in the upright, the 9 of Cups in the upright. This energy the Hierophant. This energy sits in the seat of whatever dungeon it is that they now call a soul, and they have decided in themselves, in the loftiness and the fragility of their ego that's been costing them this whole time, that I don't need to tell anyone what I get up to. I don't care that I don't do shit in the household. I don't care that I be laying up with people and having them pop up babies. I don't care that I'm disrespectful. I don't care that I don't really help. I don't care that I'm not dependable. It don't matter to me if you're losing, weeping, your fingernails over there are getting brittle, or you're losing your edges. It don't matter to me, because you know what, honey? As long as I am satisfied. 9 of wands in the upright, 9 of cups in the upright. This is a parent that you're trying to co-parent with, collective. I could go outside right now and scoop you up one of my local squirrels and you'd do better. No joke. No word of a lie. Zero, command over self. This is a basket case on legs, and this basket don't even have a top. The microdoser reversed. Children reversed. Moving back in reversed. It don't matter what you send, what you steal and try to buy and give the kids or give me, what you leave by the doorstep to gain victory. It's not working. It's not working, because I know what you're about. King of Wands upright. I know what your true motivations are. We have the Knight of Wands reversed. Your motivation revolve around the planet of I'ma be a prick for the rest of my life. Knight of Wands reversed. This energy has no motivation, collective, to changing. Ace of Cups reversed. They aren't carrying a vision inside themselves that is tied to any lofty sense of emotional fulfillment or blessing. They don't appreciate themselves. They most certainly don't appreciate you. And anything that you have 1 + 1 = 2 created together to make 3, they don't care about that either. Knight of Wands reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. This person's pursuits are directed towards heavenly cups, more like city sewers. The 4 of Coins in the reverse, and the stairway to light in the upright. I don't have any motivations to you ever having a good vacation with me, or me ever being a stand-up dude, or me ever not dogging you out, or me ever rushing in to help you with them kids. Bruh, I don't care, bruh. I'm here to take 4 of Coins in the reverse, stairway to light. I'm here to drain your energy. I'm a bum. You know it. I know it. You threw me out, but you still got me out here carrying a copy of this here key. How you mean? So I'ma always treat you how I treat you. I'ma always dog you out. Clarifying spirit advice. Garbage reversed. Browsing history upright. Snake, not what it looks like, upright. Crossroads, direction, reversed. The Moon. Reverse. Clear as day. Put up on blast for all to see. You know what time it is, collective. The moon reversed. The Knight of Swords in the upright. Three of Cups in the reversed. The Four of Wands in the reversed. This reading will resonate with you if you have been seeing 4-4 as well. The irrefutable revelation of the motivations and energetic currents that drive this individual, which is to make sure that they don't do. They don't never do. This energy underperforms and yet always has the voice box to articulate and the ear that will listen to their utter displeasure for all the reasons why everyone around them isn't doing anything to their liking. And this is the reason and all the reason why they have to be aloof and not participate. Three of Cups reversed. Even collective, at the risk of their own kin that they've created with you, the foundations of the household that you're trying to keep the roof on top of, they don't care. This energy is focused on keeping you stuck, lacking a sense of direction. And at some grand point after the stench has gotten too bad because you've kept on letting it back in, all you will have will be the browsing history of this individual's clownish behavior. If you found this reading to be enlightening, revealing, or affirming of your experience, I invite you back for the next reading. Until next time, bye for now.